What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be moving on finally from all of the things we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We are going to be moving on to the Battle of Tian Shui. This is my Kessen 2 walkthrough, going through every single battle strategy in the game, telling you what I think is best, what I think is worst, how to go through it. It's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy it greatly. We obviously won all three of those fights. I go into a lot of detail in those videos the last few weeks, so if you want to see that, you can go back and look at those videos, kind of see what I think about them. We're unified finally, and we're going to be doing the Battle of Tian Shui. So what I do is I go through this game and I'm playing through all the battle strategies, not the tactics at the beginning, but the battle strategies right before the battle starts, where the level shows and the formations and all that stuff. I'll go through those, show which ones I think are the best, which ones I think are the worst, talk about each one as I'm going through them, and it's a lot of fun. Um, yeah, it's a good time. So I'll talk a lot while the game is going, and it's a good time. We will, you know, discuss what I'm doing in the levels, how I'm making things work, and I'm basically trying to do a no death thing where I'm trying not to lose anybody. And I think in my full playthrough of the game, I have not lost anybody, but there are a couple of modes where it's been difficult and I had to restart and stuff like that. But yeah, still good. Now this is the part that I'm not going to redo 3 times. I'm just curious of what they say. Always go for the training one usually, or enlisting a general. Other than that, it's not really worth it to do any of the other ones. Like, morale is temporary for battle. Supplies are not really that useful either. That stuff just doesn't really do anything. It doesn't, or at least it's nothing that I can see. Hmm. Well, since this is going to be the theoretical worst version of it, I might as well do. Let's try the new weapon. We won't probably do this in the other versions because we'll see what this weapon is. If it's not worth it, then this will just be saved for the worst weapon, and this will be informative for people who want to play through Kessen 2. Don't do this new weapon if it's terrible. We'll see.
This new wonder is called Tiger Cannon.
Looks like the mortar.
It uses gunpowder to fire great cannonballs at the enemy. A most excellent weapon.
Okay. Tiger cannons. Interesting. Pretty sure that's a move by Sagat. But yeah, so we'll go through this. We'll do the Battle of Tian Shui. I'll show the worst version, medium version, and the best version. I probably will. I'll have to see in the intermediate version. I won't do the Tiger Cannon and see how good it is to just have trained troops. I would rather always train the troops because then generals can get more powerful with their abilities. And I think that's just really great. So yeah, we'll watch this cutscene.
His Majesty, in order to stop these natural disasters, had to become Emperor without the Imperial Seal. All because you won't tell us where it's hidden. It's your fault that His Majesty's behaving so foolishly. He requires the Imperial Seal from you. He thinks getting it requires winning over your silly heart.
The last Emperor entrusted me with that seal. It's not mine to give. You have no reason to criticize me like this.
What'd you say?
Soon you. You're in love with Cao Cao, aren't you?
Just shut up!
Oh my, heaven forbid.
Cao Cao! Return Cao Chan!
You're a fool, doing this for a woman. You're to blame for this. You provoked the gods and broke the mandate of heaven. Look at this village. Behold the locusts.
Lord Liu Bei, be confident! Do not fear! Zhao Yun.
I am Zhong Hui of Tian Shui, Lord Liu Bei. We have been waiting for you. Please help us bring this land back to life. Our situation is desperate.
Okay.
That's right. I finally realized the truth. He who is loved by the people is the one who should rule them. Now we'll see where the mandate lies.
He who's loved by the people?
He's loved by the people? Don't make me laugh. People want a leader who's strong. Himiko, turn them to dust.
Right. About time, huh?
Zhuge-Liang, retreat and regroup.
Interesting. Good cutscenes though. Very good for 2001. So what I'll do is I'll go through each of these, show which one I think is the worst, which one I think is the best, and I'll discuss that in a second once they all talk.
We do not know the location of the enemy's forces or their storehouse. For us to win this, the enemy General Liu Bei must be forced to flee the field while we remain. If your Majesty's troops retreat, then they will surely lose. Let Lord Zheng Liao be in charge of our new Tiger Cannon.
State your strategies.
Your Majesty, I suggest you place your forces here. If we take this position, regardless where they attack from, we can defend it.
Majesty, I think we should try a different position. If we place ourselves here, even if they come from the center hill in two groups, we can still turn them back.
Your Majesty, I think I have a plan with a better chance of success. This position is the absolute best in the face of a frontal assault.
Majesty, which plan do you prefer here?
Alright, so I don't really know which one I think would be the worst, but what I think is interesting is hers seems like the worst one because she even gestures that the enemies could come from the side that has the supply depot on it. That seemed really stupid of her. So I would assume that one's probably the worst one. Between these two, it seems like they're almost exactly the same. I think I would slightly lean Sima Yi's over Shahobaz, but again, when it says deploy Bowman in front, like that doesn't really, I don't think that really means anything. Like everyone's gonna be fighting somebody, so like you're not gonna have Bowman chilling in the back. So I think I would say that hers is the worst. Then I would say his is the next worst because Bowman are a little bit weaker, and if they're in front, they would take more damage. Those units would, and then Horseman on the left is probably the best one. But again, all three of these are going to be the same. I'm going to do a very similar thing with all three of these, which is going to be that I'm going to send at least one unit to the supply compound because they attack it with expert mode.
Do the people really want Liu Bei that much?
Does that surprise you?
Of what use is their support? Great things cannot be accomplished if you fear a people's scorn. A conqueror sometimes has to get his hands bloody. Liu Bei, you are soft. There's no way someone like you can beat me. To battle!
Interesting if locusts were actually on this map, like you can see them in the sky. That'd be really interesting if they just wouldn't be hard to just add a little bit of a skybox thing, but that's fine.
What? So Liu Bei's army in Jing province was a diversion?
There is no sign of the enemy. We were tricked into rushing here. A waste of time.
Liu Bei, that scoundrel.
What? So I am going to have her abort her mission, and she is just going to come up here and defend. Everybody else, I think, will just go forward. I'll let them do what they want to do. Actually, let's do one other thing here. Let's get Xiaoba. You're gonna go swing all the way around like this. That's what you're gonna do. If I can get Xiaoba to go for the stronghold, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna have her run over here and defend our stronghold. I love that she even, I mean, she literally references that they can attack from all sides and says that. Now we'll have Tiger Cannon blast somebody. So we'll see if this is, we'll compare this version to, on the intermediate version next week, we'll compare how much damage this does. Like, is this worth it? Because it's like, yeah, there's units coming, they get slammed, but we don't get experience for this. So, like, is that worth it? I don't know. I mean, it, like, greatly ruined Peng Tong. And is Cao Cao just not moving? Really, dude? You come over here. So I like this level because it's just a massive battle between everybody. And I think that's just really cool. They do a great job with this level because it's just like everybody just starts fighting and it's massive. Alright, we'll go ahead and just start spamming our abilities here. We'll use Iron Wall first, or we'll draw out her Iron Wall first. I'm glad she took the bait with Meteor instead of anything else. Lightning obviously is the best one. We want to destroy everything with lightning. And then, yeah, see what happens though. Our troop, I don't remember what caused our, I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, but we lost morale at the beginning, which was kind of weird. I don't really know why. I don't really know. I'm not like super worried about that, but I'm like, that was very strange because they like, I didn't expect that. Let's get him into there. Let's go ahead and use our rally, max out our troop count, or our morale count. I'm glad that Guo Jia's back because he's the guy who like has the potential to be really good because he's got lightning. And we'll go ahead and do that. That should really help out our morale. That very much did. Now let's see what is going on with the troop count here. Yeah, let's do a lightning right through the middle of all that green. It's good. And then hopefully he gets level 3 and then we can use hail and it'll blow up everybody else. That's kind of the dream team situation, but we'll see. Ooh, that was good. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, his spell ability did increase, which is great. So now we're gonna get him out of this. Move, dummy. Move. Gotta love when they just like go, what? You want me to do what? You want me to move to safety? Why? Why would you want me to do that? Just kidding, he's not that stupid. But now we're gonna use hail. Right? Sure, let's just do that. We got his level spell ability up once, so I'm like, that's cool. So he's gonna finish up all his abilities. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Ma Chao attacks the supply compound. So I'm really glad I have somebody up there. Because the last thing you want on a level like this is your supply compound to get destroyed. Right, now what do you have? You just have battle cry and iron wall. Okay, looks good. Alright, now that Xiao Ba is all the way over here, we're going to go ahead and take control of you. Tell you to go all the way down to there. It's actually... Yeah, actually, you keep going out there. I'm going to have you, Yujin, you are going to abort your mission because what are you doing? Have you come out to here? Himiko. Actually, yeah, you doing that's fine. Okay. Right now. So let me just move you slightly. Just so you can make sure nothing comes in here.
Everyone prepare yourselves. So, Zhang Liao.
Okay. Zhang Liao and Guan Yu are fighting, so we definitely have to make sure we do before. Let me abort your mission. You just go down there for now. Okay. I'll just throw down a lightning. Wow. He didn't deflect this? Oh my gosh. I thought for sure he would. So I'm not going to use Gale because I'm going to get I'm definitely going to get a spell boost from this. That was everybody. Yep. Alright, now let's do some volley, all of that stuff. This won't do very much. And then we'll use Zhang Liao's probably, we'll do either raid or rush, get a whole bunch of damage done there, hopefully get a spell increase, or his war ability increase, and then we'll duel Guan Yu and destroy him completely. Everybody gets hit by arrows, and they all just magically get up like nothing happened. It's really stupid. Sure, that's fine.
Show them what a true charge looks like.
I think that should actually do kind of a lot of damage if I'm... Okay. Okay, now we'll start picking out other people. Alright, so now let's do Pang Day. Let's move him just a little bit. Like this. And then we'll just rush right along that group of green.
Push them back.
That should be pretty good. Go ahead and do a rally here.
Victory is now ours.
Now let's back up. Let's go ahead and do a duel. Zheng Liao v Guan Yu. It's the legendary duel here with the extra animations and stuff. Only at the beginning. It's one of the many duels that you see, but they just have extra dialogue. Zheng Liao waits, Guan Yu charges, and then he slashes him in the face.
Zheng Liao, I receive your mercy. Give you my thanks. Guan Yu, why are you such a weakling?
And it's very, very good for his morale, and it's very bad for Guan Yu's. I did not realize how weak.
Show me. You're with me.
I didn't realize how much damage they had already done to this dude. Right, so let's just do... No, you have charge, so we're just going to do this. Just charge through those units. We're going to not use CME's magic yet. I don't think it's worth it. I just don't think he has time to get in there. Like, we might as well just use the guys who are here underneath him who are going to annihilate everything. Okay. Let's hit the rest of these units. There's not much left. We might as well just annihilate everything that they have left. I think Cao Ren can even duel, so let's just go ahead and do a duel. Get his morale up even a little bit higher. I don't think Peng Tong duels. I don't think there's even anybody here who would duel Cao Ren at this point.
How dare you oppose me like that? Such manners!
Oh, Sun Li is here. Okay, well that's interesting. It's weird that she almost kicks him in the face, and then it seems like she gets overconfident, and then he just smacks her sword up till he punches her in the face. Then she's just like, alright, I'm out.
What now? Are you surprised?
There's Ma Chao. Alright, so yeah, you come over here and start fighting Ma Chao.
No one in the world will be able to stop it.
Let's go ahead and do a duel. Tang Day versus Wang Zhang. Seems easy.
Fight with me. I'll have a go. I'll tear you apart.
We are at a very high advantage at this point with this battle, so I'm hoping that this isn't too hard for us to win. Yeah, I don't think that was that hard.
War gives no second chances. Go away.
Oh my gosh. He just got annihilated morale-wise. Whoa. Okay, well, interesting. Okay, so she's gonna start fighting that guy. Xiaoba is still just running. You just go there. I think that that's where he needs to be.
Attack, whatever it takes.
Yeah, good try, Ma Chao. Good try, but I was ready for you. I knew this happened. 'Cause I remember I learned that the hard way one time. It was like, just, I lost. It was just like, well, I lost everything.
Nice work. Victory.
Definitely bring Simi into that fight. Man, okay, so yeah, we're doing good. We'll have to break up some of this stuff. We have 3 people. Our force is confusing to me.
We are invincible.
We're very mismatched. So what we're going to have to do is bring people across. I'll go ahead and do that. So let me... We'll bring you down to here. You do that.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
That's probably fine. Just glad it wasn't like a freaking attack that does a lot of damage.
No order?
Everyone just let me attack with Sima Yi, and then we'll start figuring stuff out. chick is straight up floating in midair. Alright. So there we go. They're going to, of course, block that, which they should, because they were all bunched up together, and they might as well not be stupid. So we'll do that. We have Ice Storm, which will just obliterate everything that's left. And then we have we have Hail to just kind of icing on the cake it with anybody else. It is weird how the enemies are just standing there with the shield, but the rest of the enemies and allies are still fighting outside of this range, which is so interesting. I find that very strange. I mean, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. Alright, so now let's come over here. Let's get a little bit closer. A little bit more. That could be good. Yeah, let's just go for it. Because he's really strong, so that should basically hit all of that stuff. That was just a big line of green troops that I think I'm going to nail here, and it's going to be a lot of stuff's going to fall over. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's come over here, and then I'm honestly just going to aim back at these people. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just hit them again. Double tap. And now we'll start moving people and start helping other people here, because we do need to start re-evaluating our positioning here. We have a lot of people on the left side of the map. We don't want to get rid of Liu Bei too quickly. I don't think we'd use this version, but it's good to practice what you want to do when you're actually on the right level here. Okay. You go there. You also go there. Yujin's going to help him. Zhang Liao's going to help Sima Yi, Liu Bei, and yeah, okay. Meanwhile, Shahoba's running through trees with hopes of doing something. Now let's start working on all of this. We have a huge battle happening here. Very linear in nature here. So let's go ahead and do Ice Storm. Let's move just a little bit more this way, and now let's do it. We'll just nail everything. Yeah, the fact that on expert mode someone actually attacks your supply compound is like the coolest thing. The fact that they coded that is just amazing. Alright, so there was that. Now let's see what else is left.
Hey, that's Lord Jiang Wei.
Oh boy.
He's brought new.
Well, let's slight audible here. Yujin, you go there. Ping Day, you keep backing up. Cao Cao. You kind of start to angle yourself to the right a little bit. Miko, you kind of come down a little bit. Zhang Liao, you start to slowly angle yourself towards Zhang Liao. There we go. Shaoba, you go for the supply compound. Okay. Let's finish up all of Xun Yu's attacks on Ma Chao, just so that we don't have to worry about this. Do a battle cry. We'll probably use Xiahou doing the duel in a little bit. Once we use up all of her abilities and weaken Ma Chao as much as possible, we will then duel. And then we'll just do a meteor shower. It's going well. I'm a little bit nervous for Pang Day, just because he is kind of the lone soldier on that one side. But we'll just keep having him back up and then just kind of encircle everybody from the other side. That just seems like the best way to do this. And then from there we'll so obviously you can just go for Liu Bei and he's dead and then it's over. But I don't want to do that. Even though this is the worst version technically, you want to make sure that your side is in a good place, you know what I'm saying? Now, one thing left to do here is pull her through and then do hail on everything. Everything that we can. There's not much left. Her ice storm is so good that it just is amazing. I wonder if she gets another magic ability. I don't know if she does. I think she got rallies. I think she starts to get other abilities because she's not like a full wizard person. So I think she only starts getting like general attacks now. I think she's done with, she has 3. That's still incredible. So I'm not like bummed about that. Okay. I mean, Pang Day's morale isn't bad at all. It's just that we want to make sure he doesn't get like super duper surrounded. That's what I'm trying to avoid, literally. I like how they're just like letting me do this. I'm just gonna like. Yeah, you just come running right up here and just see who fights you. I'm just curious. See who just comes running to you. Now you, Himiko. Yeah, you just go for Zhang Fei. Why not? Liu Bei, dude, what are you doing? Why are you up there? Now you spin around. Looks like he's just gonna let you do this. Yeah, you just run up and start helping out Lai Dian. That sounds good. come for Zhao Yun? Yujin, you go for Jiang Wei. Pang Day's coming back. But 3 people fighting Zhang Fei, which is what interesting. Just gale it. Let's do it. Hit everything. Hit everything that's left. Kai Wenyi is so sick. She's got dual, rally, lightning, and gale. What what attacks, you know what I'm saying? Like, what a unique moveset. The fact that she can literally duel people, she can duel a general and then magic the crap out of all their units is like the coolest thing. Okay. Gale went well. Seemed to hit basically everything that was left. Sent it careening through the air. Oh, she has raid. I thought she had a different. She has, so she can do both. So if she comes up against the Iron Wall Brigade, she can literally just use duel and raid and then get out of there. That makes her so versatile. Yeah, you're gonna always want to pick the Sheep Province level because Kai Wenyi is totally worth doing everything, like being this way. What's his other ability? What does he have? Oh yeah, raid himself. Okay, I'm not gonna use that yet. You pay. What are you doing? And what is Zhao Yun doing too? Ma Chao and Xunyu, that's going very well. Okay. Let's go to Yijin. Let's do some of his abilities. I've kind of missed having this dude on my side. Mr. Iron Wall Brigade. 2 people in his faction have Iron Wall. And then she has volley, which is it's fine. And then he has, I'm pretty sure he eventually will get some sort of charging attack as well. So I'm like, Yujin's force is underrated. You want to send Yujin up against any extreme magic user because, like, for example, Jiang Wei has 3 magic attacks. Yujin has 2 Iron Walls. That's great. Alright, well, Ninja Chick, you're going to come over here. You're going to use Rush right across all the question marks. Actually, I took you too far. Everyone, relax. I need to calculate this better. Everyone stop. Everyone stop talking. Actually, it's just me. He's just really excited. Alright, so now let's just go right up to that. Seemed good. A little bit of a round 2 action, messing up the camera. That, like, got rid of everything. Oh, this is going very, very well. Now, what does she do? I think she also has Battle Cry. Okay. let's do this. Jing Liao, you back up. Steamy Yi, you back up. Himiko, you go for Liu Bei. Jing Bao, you go for Xiao Yun. Everyone else is doing what they need to be doing. Good. All right, charge like crazy. Oh. That one unit just kind of got his work cut out for him, did well. There's a lot of iron walls there too, so that's good. Pretty sure we're supposed to get reinforcements too. I'm pretty confident that was supposed to happen, and it like totally didn't.
Your Majesty, I bring you these reinforcements.
Time is now. Have courage. Our cause will
Yeah, this dude.
Our day has come. They have reinforcements? Damn that Cao Cao!
Although it's like, your morale's going up, and it's like, everybody's morale was already full. So, yeah. Alright. Let's try to get... Try to get a fireball, a good fireball going here. Get out of my way, dude. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Trying to hit more stuff. He only has one. He needs... it's really hard to get the one fireball into 3, and then it becomes so easy to get to the 5, but the 1 is a doozy. Because it's just... it's not enough damage. Like, that seemed really good, but then it's like... yeah. Oh good, his spell ability did actually increase. That's good.
Jehovah is no less than his father.
Yeah, Raid is just so good.
Anyone else want a useless death?
Let's do Battle Cry, and then we'll duel. And then that should be most stuff done there. I love how our reinforcements popped up like pretty late in the game, and we like really didn't even need that dude anymore. It's like fantastic. Alright, so Zhao Yun and Xiahou Ba are gonna duel. I assume we'll win this duel. We're pretty far ahead morale wise, and we also just did a few attacks to increase his war ability, so I think we're good. Yeah. You can start to tell because of the way the camera works, you know that your guy won. They usually kind of make it clear.
This was Jehovah. son of Jiahao Yuan.
And wow. Okay, well that pretty much did it. Okay, so now let's start doing all of Himiko's abilities, because she has like a million too. We might as well. Everybody on their side is pretty much dead at this point, so we'll just weaken Liu Bei. I don't think Liu Bei will die before anyone else, unless we do too well on these abilities, which could happen. It could happen, but I don't think it's going to. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's just do anything. Kind of want to see if I can like break this game by having her come way out here and then gale everything that's green right here. Okay, a little bit further back. Okay, there we go. And then just like, just wipe out everything that's on that front line. See what happens. Feels like it zoomed in way too far, but I think it's still gonna hit. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of green right there. I was like, I thought there was like a million people right here. And the answer is yes. Just kind of like sweeps across the whole place, launching everybody into the air. That should do like, he should lose over half his units. Yeah, basically. Now let's go out there and get rid of, let's ice storm all of these people that are like trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
For the glory.
Sure, we'll just throw a snipe out there.
Fire!
There's not much in front of him, so it won't, it'll be, just hit everything that's in front of us and that's it.
Nice work.
Okay, right before Mason Young gets her iron wall back, we're gonna just go ahead and do another meteor shower. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, for sure Liu Bei was going to try to defend a little bit better than that, but absolutely not. Well, we might as well embrace it. Let's go ahead and use Huji and just... Okay. Well, we won. Obviously, you would want to not let Liu Bei die first, but if he's kind of stupid, then, you know, what you gonna do? Anyway, we did it. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll let the rest of the cutscenes play out, and we'll do an intermediate version next week. Peace.